Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you're new here, if you're not new, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back. You're the realist. If you are new, subscribe, like, comment, all that. Follow me across all social media. It'll be right there. I am at CCSUAREZ across all social media. It's all linked down below. And then of course, all of my commentary content will be linked right up there. Right up there, there'll be a little eye that comes out and then it'll just beep, boop, boop. You'll be able to see that and you can binge watch that. Anyways, today we are doing top MLM fails number 51. That's a lot. That's a lot of fails. However, with how much content y'all send me, I could post like one of these a day. But we shall not do that because that would be ridiculous. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on into this video. It says so many excuses and so little action. Here's why you're stuck in your current circumstances. That's fucking rude. And it says, I really want to be a present mom, but I don't have time for the business. Yeah, because you're being a present mom. And then it says, then how do you expect to become a present mom? By magic? What? I can't do night trainings because of the bedtime routine. Do you have an early bedtime routine or excuses? I don't have the money to invest. Then why are you at Target every day? Like, just take no. Just take the loss. As someone who has been very successful in sales and marketing for a third of their life, it's completely different. It's not normal sales. So yeah, they should just take the no. Or I mean, on our side, we could just say no. Don't stop giving them all these random excuses. And yeah, your excuses might actually be reasons and valid, but just say no. And then if they say why, just say no. No is a full sentence, hard stop, no. I challenge y'all to do that. The next time someone like this reaches out to you, say no, hard stop.
Off and talk to you guys instead of just posting pictures, okay? But like last month I had a hard time. I had a really hard time, and I had one of my strongest months, if not my strongest month, I don't know. If not my absolute strongest month over the last 4 or 5 months. And this is why I do this, because I can still do this. I can still do my job when I am not reliable, when my brain is not reliable, when my health is not reliable. This doesn't leave me. I am able to kind of pick it up in the pieces, in the pockets of my day when my brain lets me. That's a big fucking deal. I already shared all the different bonuses that they're giving us this month. Like I mentioned, that's on top of the bonuses we already get. That's on top of the Smart Start bonuses that you get when you sign up. It's a really great program we have to kind of get started. Like thousands of bonuses on that guy, but I digress. Last month, for me personally, because that's what this is about, I want to share with you my personal experiences, not people who are at the tippy top, because that's not reality. I had, like I mentioned, a terrible mental health month, and I earned like $400 worth of free products. My highest paycheck that I've received in months. Oop, my battery's dying. Highest paycheck I've received in months, and I also qualified for 2 months towards a free trip to Vegas. And I did that during a depressive episode. I was 100% dying, so I'm gonna make this quick. If you love the product, if you're into your results, if you're enjoying it, if you're struggling financially, mentally, anything, this is my way to help you. And I know this isn't for everyone, and I fully understand that some people may not want to do this. However, if it's even just cross mention today how much I hate Instagram. Maybe that's why they recommend we do IGTVs instead of really long talking stories. Shit like this happens, or stuff just uploads out of order or it doesn't upload. What I tried to say was, I'm not your regular upline. I'm not going to be like obsessively in your DMs being like, why haven't you done this? Why haven't you posted? Why haven't you this and that? All I want to do is help support you to get whatever you need. So if what you need is just something that makes you feel better about yourself and more confidence, I'm going to help you with that. If you want more friends and more community, I'm going to help you with that. If you really want to turn this into something and bring in some big bucks, I'm going to help you with that too. I really, really know what this can do, what this has done for me and so many other people. Please just give it a chance if it's on your mind. My DMs are open. Bye.
Yikes. That is so bad. I still don't understand how like they're getting free products or something. I don't really understand that. Also, I don't know why that would be something to like I don't understand why that's like a perk. If if you're selling something, I feel like you should already get it at like a huge discount or get it for free because you're selling it. Whenever a new product comes out, they should get it for free. They shouldn't have to buy it. Even if it is discounted, doesn't matter. They shouldn't have to buy it. But they do because the company is corrupt and that's how they make all their money. Not all their money, but like 75% of their money or 80%-ish comes from their market partners, and it's complete basura. That's really sad. I really don't even know what I can say about that one. That's just really sad. And it's just interesting how she's like, this was, the worst month ever, but I made so much money. I know what this has done for other people and for me, and I want to help you. And it's like, stop saying you want to help people. Be honest. You don't want, it's not about helping them. It's about helping you. Them signing up under you doesn't help them. It helps you. That's it. That's how you get paid. That's how you build your team. That's how you rank up. Stop lying. It's just so sad. So this audio says, thanks for coming to my TED Talk, my TED Talk, my TED Talk. And of course says, you know what job doesn't care about your vax status? That MLM you keep seeing. You know what company just sees you as a dollar sign and doesn't care about your health or other people's health or our country and our economy getting back on track? That MLM you keep seeing, because unfortunately MLMs thrive when our economy is in shambles. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, great. There's a caption that says, just saying, if you want an employer to have control over your body, first of all, lady, go back to school because you clearly can't construct a sentence. If you don't want them to dictate when you have to come back to the office in person or aren't allowed to, if you want to be home to facilitate your kids' schooling, maybe you need a new boss. Maybe this is an opportunity God is giving you to pivot to better align with your priorities and convictions. Listen, Becca, stop making your financial cult and your manipulation about Jesus and about freedoms. That's not what it's about. Idiots. Don't get me wrong, being your own boss, it is actually work that will take time, focus, and discipline, but it is a legitimate option where you get out what you put in and a community in your corner. No, you become a part of a cult where you have to recruit more people. And now that's what they're doing is they're taking advantage of the fact that people are scared, and there are some people who are scared of getting a vaccine. That's fine. But they're taking advantage of that and they're twisting that pain point and they are raking it in. They are using it to manipulate people and to get them to join their financial scam. And that's not okay. That lady deserves to have her head dunked in a toilet.
Focus on Spain, Danielle. Focus on Spain. Okay. So one unique thing that this company does every single time we launch new countries, and note that we do that every single year, they give their market partners an opportunity to become a founder of these countries. Not only can you launch global business in multiple other countries, you can also become a founder. And when you become a founder, it means you earn a small percentage of the company's revenue every single quarter of the year. So imagine 10 years from now, that is residual income no matter what. No matter what. We're talking about generational wealth. Okay. So for example, you don't have to personally know anybody in these countries. So I'm going to use me and Elaine, for example. We just met through social media. That just shows the power of social media, online business, aka the future. And we just clicked, we vibed. I shared with her the vision here, what we had going on. And she looked at it. She was like, oh my gosh, I clean beauty. I love what you guys have going on. And she was like, let me give this a shot. And so guess what? Now she has the opportunity in her lap to take it as far as she wants. So I want you guys to understand that the shares, it's not just about getting the money for yourself. It's about global impact. You never know who can use this opportunity to monetize their social media. You never know who's going through what. So I just feel like I'm able. And so if that's something that you're like, you know what, I want to be able to do that. I want to hear more about what this is, what she has going on. Just let me know, shoot me a DM, like let's chat, because this month is the month.
let me be 1,000,000,000% clear. That's not what residual income is. And you're not going to get it no matter what. If you leave the company, you do not get it at all. And it's not a percentage of the company's profits. And it's not a share of the company. You don't own anything at all. It's a percentage, 1%, depending on what rank you're at, but typically 1% of a pool, of a bonus pool. So sure, it could be a good amount. Listen, it could be like $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. However, it's every quarter. It's not every month. So think about it. $10,000 every 3 months. I mean, yeah, that's great, but what if you're not really making that much already, which a lot of these girls aren't, and it's not really consistent? Is that $10,000 going to take care of you for the next 3 months? If it is, then that's amazing. Hell yeah, you are frugal, my girl. I love it. However, it's not what they're making it out to be. $10,000 is not generational wealth. $10,000 every quarter for a year, that's $40,000. That's not generational wealth. Let's say it's even more. Let's say it's $20,000 every 3 months. That's $80,000. That's not generational wealth. This is not generational wealth. Generational wealth is millions, multi-millions. That's what generational wealth means. Yeah, so you don't know what you're talking about, and that's not what the founder's pool is. That's not what it is. The founder's share. I hate that they call it the founder's share. It's not what it is. It's such bullshit, and it kills me that they say this every time. And it's not no matter what. It's only if Monat hits a certain amount of revenue in sales for that 3-month period. So let's say it's 80 million, but then if they don't hit that 80 million, none of you get it. Now, if they do hit it, then okay, then the people who are at the founder's level or have that, which by the way, if you lose your rank, you lose that founder's qualification and then you can never get it back ever. Unless of course it opens again. But like it's very, very hard to keep from what I have seen. So if and only if Monat hits that goal for let's say Q1, which is January, February, March, if they hit that goal, then a percentage of that is put into a pool, and then a very small percentage, by the way. So basically you're getting a percent of a percent. So you're getting 1% of 1% of the quarterly like revenue goal or whatever. But how many founders are there? How many people are there? According to Monat's website, there's more than 100 founders, and a lot of them have 1% shares. So they get 2%. How, if there's more than 100 of them, am I an idiot? Like, how can someone explain that to me? If there's more than 100 of them, then how are they able to get more than 1% of it? That doesn't make any sense. And according to their website, there's well over 100. There's like 200. Because I was looking on their website and you can look at the people at the founders level, but then there's a bunch of them who aren't on there that I know still have met that qualification. So it's like, how? The math doesn't add up. It is insane. And this girl doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. And she really needs to, I don't know, read a book.
Hi guys, so this is for all my people that are reposting the Venmo thing. I think you get like, there's a chance to win like $250 or something. And I just want to let you guys know that if $250, like thinking about that would be like, ooh, that would be nice. I could get myself some really nice clothes, or I can, do whatever you want to do with that. I just want to let you guys know that you can make an extra $250 by doing something like ARBONNE. I think people think that you need to like hate your life or hate your job to do ARBONNE, but I have plenty of people that I work with that just want that extra cushion, that extra money. And when I see all these people posting this Venmo thing, I'm like, you could literally take it into your hands and just share products that you love. We do it all the time anyways, and in ARBONNE you just get paid to do it. And this month we have a special promotion going on. In your first month of ARBONNE, you have the opportunity to make over $700, and you can visit earnings.arbonne.com for what is typical, but we have a special promotion going on. So if extra money excites you, which excites all of us, stop overthinking it, stop overcomplicating it. It's not this complex thing. You share the products you love, you get paid doing it, you feel good doing it because you're helping people, and that's it. So if extra money excites you, Message me and let's get going. So
Oh, honey, message me and then you'll be able to spend like at least $200 on a starter kit, and you know, just that's fine. Like, it's girl, it's a giveaway. You don't have to do anything to win. Like, you don't have to spend money to win a giveaway. Like, that's not how it works. How is that making sense, my guy? According to your 2019 income disclosure statement for ARBONNE, the average revenue, and that's not profit, that would be revenue, was $120 to $502. So think about all the products they bought too. So let's just say you're in debt. Realistically. So no, it's also very strange that she was like, I think most people think that you like have to hate your life. Like, was that a Freudian slip, girl? Like, are you okay? Do you hate your life? Do you hate the products you're selling? Are you all right? Because it doesn't seem like it. Blink twice.
Hey, guess what? I'm thinking about starting my own business where I get to work from home. Wait a minute. It's not one of those things where they tell you that you're a business owner, but you can't even design your own packaging, is it? Well, if I franchise my own McDonald's, then I won't get to design that packaging either. Emily, they're not gonna let you design your own packages or pick your own pricing.
And they're gonna make you buy a starter kit.
Just let it go. Gosh. Oh, come on. If I started my own McDonald's, then you would buy my bags and my buns? Wouldn't I have to buy that? Just don't do it. And if you do it anyway, I'm gonna tell all of our friends not to support you because it's an
MLM.
Well, that kind of sounds like a cult.
She really thinks that she did something there, and the argument that she was bringing up isn't even the conversation at hand. How are you going to talk about, hell yeah, I'm going to support you if you open your own franchise, if you actually own your own business? It's not about packaging. It's not about pricing. Of course, that's just an example of how you don't have any control over that, but that's not it. I'm starting my own business. No, you're not. You're starting a job where you are going to be a salesperson. And the reason why people don't want you to join is because they don't want you to be taken advantage of, to lose money, to be manipulated, to be a victim of undue influence, to believe all these ridiculous fallacies. Yeah. So solid attempt, but also very poor attempt. You're grounded and you don't make any goddamn sense. All right, so this one says, you can't work solely from your phone. And she said, it's the 21st century. Thanks for telling me what century we're in. Also, who wants to work solely from their fucking phone? That sounds miserable. I've said that so many times. I hate that. I hate that. Also, no one says you, or at least I don't want to say no one because someone maybe says that, but I've never heard that as an argument of you can't work solely from your phone. Well, why not? If I can answer emails from my phone and take calls and stuff, then sure, you can. I think this is just another example of MLM reps like taking what someone is saying and twisting it, but also like, I don't know how to describe it. I suck at speaking. Words are hard. Anyways, who wants to fucking work from their phone? I don't want to do that. This small ass screen? No, thank you. I don't want to be tied to my phone constantly. I hate it. And then it says, you don't actually make money. And it says, how did I make 5 figures my first year then? So 99,000 or less? It's 5 figures. 5 figures a year could be $10,000 a year or $99,000 a year. That's a huge difference. How much do you get paid? You don't ask people that. Why not? I can agree. I guess it is kind of, nosy and rude to ask how much money you make. But also, when you are recruiting people to do what you do, it's not a rude question. When you are recruiting them to do the same thing you do, since that is what your income is based on, it's not a rude question at all. And now we're all secretive? How about you just say the truth? I can't say that because I wouldn't be in compliance with the FTC. I hate it. I hate it so much.
So, 6 years ago, Monat started as a hair care company, the world's first anti-aging hair care company.
No, put your eyebrows down. No, it's not the world's first anti-aging hair care. Like, do you think they Google shit before they just spout out whatever pretty graphic their upline sent them? I think, did this girl just join? Please tell me what the sign says. The sign behind her says, start every day with a grateful start, I think. Her head's in the way, so I can't see the rest of it, but I feel like every Monat girl should have that. You know, the whole being grateful stuff and gratitude and all that, it's all a manipulation tactic. All manipulation. It's to convince yourself that you're happy and that this is what you should do, and to convince yourself to stay in. If you're constantly being grateful and thanking God or whatever higher power you do or don't believe in, if you're constantly thanking them for all of this, even toxic shit, then you're convincing yourself that it's great. And they also teach you, which we're gonna watch a Zoom call. It's actually, by the time I post this video, it's probably already up, but of one of them saying that the only reason she is at the top of the company is because she is grateful and because of mindset stuff. Okay.
And it's actually still the only hair company, and it's the top.
Is this satire? Ma'am, did she just say that it's still the only hair care company? She must have meant that it is the only anti-aging, but it's not.
Top luxury hair care brand in the world right now. You should ask Siri.
The top luxury hair care brand in the world. You should ask Siri. Hey Siri, what is the top luxury hair care brand in the world?
Luxury hair care brand in the world. Check it out.
It doesn't say Monat at all. It's from Google results. Yep, Monat's not on there. None of them. Not mentioned in any of those articles. What? Why? Girl. Oh my God, someone come get your sister. Like, ma'am, Hannah, come on, girl.
But I started my journey off with the hair care, and I definitely suggest that you do it. If I were you, I would start with a shampoo and a conditioner, which will get you really close to $60. And you're like, Hannah, why is a shampoo and a conditioner gonna get me close to $60? I'm used to spending like $5 or $10 on my shampoo and conditioner. Well, let me tell you, because these are very concentrated, they do not have as much water in them as the products that you're buying from the store. You're literally paying for water when you buy them, because a lot of them are like 60 to 80% water, literally. So with
I feel like I gotta Google this too, because this girl just doesn't know. What? 75 to 85% water. Interesting. I don't know how credible that website I'm looking at right now is though, but still. Okay, go off, Hannah. You're still wrong about 85% of the other stuff you said.
This, as you add it to your hand, you add water from the shower yourself, and I promise you, these will last you at least 4 to 6 months. Honestly, like, fuck supporting Target. Like, fuck supporting big corporations that do not care about our health. I would much rather prefer a company that is sustainable. I could literally go on a whole tangent about why I don't want to support Target.
Girl, go off. Tell me. Tell me why. Is it because you've been brainwashed by your upline? Because I think there's an 85% chance that you are.
Target and Walmart anymore. But if you know, you know. If you feel the same way as me, you understand. All of these
So I'm pretty sure she's going on to say that all of those containers are recyclable. So are a lot of shampoo bottles, or like sustainable, I guess you could say instead. Yeah, Eva NYC, you can buy that at Target. Clearly Hannah doesn't like Target, so sorry. But yeah, you can buy that at Target, and they have all new sustainable packaging. And Eva NYC is so good. So good. So good. And even my Fanola products, all of them are in recyclable packaging. And there's, of course, a clear difference between just recyclable and then sustainable. Look that up if you're interested. Fall down a fun little rabbit hole. But girl, like, if you're going to sell something, you need to know all about it. And there's a difference between just suggesting something and then, sure, I'm going to get a commission on it. Like, I'm not here sitting here and telling you, oh, you have to use Fanola products. It's the best. It's all I use. I do use that a lot. And then I also use Eva NYC, and then there's a bunch of other hair products I use. Mainly it's Fanola, and then at times Eva NYC as well. But I'm not sitting here telling you it's the best, you have to buy it, blah blah blah. It's the only shampoo in the world. But like, I'm not selling it to you, you know? I'm just giving you a recommendation. Like, hey, I use this, and it's usually I don't want to say I rarely talk about it. If someone asks me, yes, I am going to suggest it because I love it. I will obviously be super transparent and tell you that I am an affiliate with them and I make a commission when you use the code CHELSEA-SUAREZ at checkout for 10% off. That is linked in my link tree, in my bio everywhere, and in the description box down below. But if I'm like actually going to be like selling something, I need to know all about it. Not these like ridiculous false facts that she's giving. Like, who approved this? Who let this girl do this? Oh my God, it's just so sad.
I do an oil treatment. But I also want to talk really quickly about like growth. So before I started this business, I kind of like dabbled a little bit in like personal development. I would meditate here and there. I'd sometimes practice my affirmations. I wouldn't really practice gratitude much. I just kind of, did it whenever I felt like I was in the mood to do it. But the 5 months that I've been in this business and I've been, just doing this, I have noticed so much growth in just every aspect of my life since I've started this, and I can credit it all to this business. Okay, it cut me off, but as I was saying, I just know for a fact that if I wouldn't have said yes to this business 5 months ago, I know for a fact I would not have grown as much as I have within the short amount of time that I have been in this business. Whenever you start this business, you are just surrounded by the most supportive, most inspiring, most encouraging, most motivating community of women. But I have never met or ever been a part of a community.
I wonder why. It's because they're making money off of you. So they're going to encourage you and be positive and want you to stay. They want you to stay and not leave so that they continue to make money off of you. That's how that works. I just looked this girl up because I obviously am going to crop out her username, but I just looked her up and she lives here. It says that she's a lash consultant. The fuck does that mean?
Community of women that are, or that is as inspiring and as motivating as this community of women. This whole business is just personal development with a paycheck. Whenever you start this business, you're gonna have to work on yourself first if you want your business to run successfully. So with that being said, a lot of our time is spent on personal development, and I was not aware of that prior to getting into this business, but I'm so beyond grateful for the fact that it has become such a routine part of my life, because it has helped me grow exponentially in so many ways and so much quicker than I probably would have outside of the.
You know what that sounds like? It sounds like NXIVM. Whenever they talk about how it's personal development with a paycheck, or it's, we spend so much time on personal development. It's like, where is Keith Raniere and his knee pads? Girl, are you playing midnight volleyball? Because that's the vibe I get. Like, personal development, why? It's selling shampoo. Why does it have to be personal development? Because other people are attracted to the woo-woo positivity. And if you're doing personal development, you're trying to convince yourself, and that's not always what it is, but you're trying with a lot of, and MLMs, that's usually what it is. You're trying to convince yourself of all of this positivity and this is the best and blah, blah, blah. So that's what you're putting out there. Because if you put it out into the universe, it'll come back to you. So if you're putting it out into the universe, most of them see that as, I'm going to put it out on social media. Putting something out into the universe and speaking it into existence doesn't necessarily mean putting it on social media. I can give something over to the universe and meditate in the morning and, clear my mind and just really focus on it and put it out into the universe. It doesn't have to be on social media. But of course, that's what is a lot of times taught in MLMs. So if you're putting all that positivity and all the meditation and all the stuff out there, you're going to attract a certain type of person. And if it's the people who are attracted to this type of self-development, personal development, typically it's someone who is able to be manipulated by all this. But of course, like I said, that's why personal development and all this bullshit is wrapped into MLMs so heavily. It's insane. If y'all haven't read about NXIVM, if you have not watched any of the documentaries, please do. There's, I think, like three or four pieces on them. Now, I haven't done a dramatic reading of one of these in a while, so that's what we're going to do, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So you're welcome. You're welcome. To the girl who is afraid to dream bigger, or maybe doesn't believe their dreams are available to them, we are asking you to reconsider. Reconsider what? Having coffee with you? The long skirt with the Hooters waitress shoes. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. What are they laughing at? You just, when you just get out of your car in a abandoned lot with all your friends and you get out of your car and you're already laughing? It's not a cult. And then you just keep laughing. If we can do this, so can you. If we can walk around in an abandoned lot and laugh, you can do it too. Anything is possible. Look at us with our hats and our white shoes. Why are all of you wearing those white shoes? What are those? Unless they're Air Forces, get out of here. This is embarrassing. Who's next? Complete the fleet. Ugh. Okay. That is the longest caption I've probably ever seen in my life. All right, friends, that is actually it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Please remember to stay spicy, just like that sign says. It is clinically proven, Monat girls can't say this, I can. It is clinically proven that the only way that you can certifiably be spicy, become spicy, and eternally stay spicy is to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Today's comment shout out goes out to Jessica, who said, Miss Ma'am, the Serenity Prayer had me on the floor. So I will see y'all in my next video where I finally fully evolve into a bag of potato chips. So I'll see you in the next one, which will most likely be tomorrow, unless today's Friday, since I typically don't post on Saturdays or Sundays. Bye.